Hi, this is Jason from Horrific Nightmares, and it's time for a positive spin. What better movie to talk about on May the 4th, because it's May the 4th be with you, than Star Wars The Rise of Skywalker. Now, my history with this film is I saw it when it came out in the theaters, first day. Actually, I went the same time as Joe did, and we talked a little after the show. I love it. It's one of my favorite Star Wars movies, next to Empire Strikes Back and A New Hope. And I bought it on Blu-ray when it came out. It's just a fantastic movie. And after the disaster that was The Last Jedi, they had some things to fix. And I think that J.J. Abrams did a phenomenal job. So let's put a positive spin on The Rise of Skywalker. Now, this could be a very short video, and I could just say I love everything about it because I do. But I want to get into some specifics. First, we have the opening credits, which, of course, give you a sense of it's the similarity in the opening credits that really tells you that you're watching a Star Wars movie. The opening with Kylo Ren coming into his power and his rage is a pretty awesome part. The Emperor looks creepy as hell, and this has a lot of really, really dark elements in it. Now, most Star Wars movies have their dark elements, but this one in particular almost feels like a horror movie at times. Um, we have the Millennium Falcon chase when they're leaving the spy, I think is amazing. Just amazing. The effects in this, the way it's done, I just think it's amazing. The glimpse of Leia is so sad for me, but seeing her again, even though it's computer generated, I know she did do some work before she passed, unfortunately, but um, it's just a reminder that she's not around anymore, which is really sad, especially for, us Star Wars fans. To finish what Luke started, I thought was a pretty neat premise when they're going to find Exegol. Getting Lando Calrissian back to me was the cherry on top of the sundae. I was kind of, not that I was expecting it, but I kind of was hoping we would get him back in The Last Jedi. And it just, I've talked to Joe about this several times, and we even did a positive spin for The Last Jedi. It did not feel like a Star Wars movie for me. Now, I don't want to make anyone mad. I know I have a friend that says this is what Star Wars fans wanted. This is what they begged for, and then they complained about it. And in a way, I agree with him, but I did not want this. I did not ask for this. I didn't ask for The Last Jedi. I loved The Force Awakens, and I loved The Rise of Skywalker. The Last Jedi just is a shit show, to be honest. It's just not, I don't hate it. I know it's a bridge film, and I try to treat it as such, but I just don't like it that much. And I was kind of going to say this till the end, but J.J. Abrams really fixed what the other director ruined and managed to pull out an awesome Star Wars feeling movie at the same time. So I got to give him credit. He really did a fantastic job with not only The Force Awakens, but with The Rise of Skywalker. I like the connection between Kylo and Rey. The chase, and that's around the time with the chase, is awesome when they're trying to find Aki's ship. When Rey destroys that ship is just amazing for me. Not the one that I mean, I like that one too. The one where she's cutting up Kylo's TIE fighter. I think that's really cool. But when she destroys that ship, when they're comparing powers and she just destroys the ship, I mean, she's a badass in this film. She really is. Um, this is the most emotional Star Wars for me. With C-3PO sacrifices his memories to save his friends, um, and to further the mission is just devastating. When they think Chewie's dead, it's devastating. There's a lot of emotion, raw emotion in this film. Um, the reveal, and I don't want to give it away in case some people haven't seen it. Um, the reveal of who exactly Rey is and who she belongs to is pretty amazing, and I thought it was an interesting nod to Empire Strikes Back with Luke finding out that Vader is his father. Um, but it was interesting. Babu Frick and Dio, I think, are amazing in this film. I just really like their characters. Adds a little bit of the kind of cute, family friendly stuff that was missing from the last Jedi, in my opinion. I mean, you had the little bird things, but I don't know, just the whole movie of Last Jedi was just off for me. So, but this, like I said, it's easy to say that this is your favorite when it's shiny and new, but now, years later, because this came out in 2019, watching it again, getting that old feeling like I got with The Force Awakens and Rogue One, and to some degree, Solo felt like a Star Wars movie to me. And of course, you have the original three: A New Hope, Empire, and Return of the Jedi, and the previous three all felt like Star Wars movies to me. The Last Jedi just always felt out of place, and it still does. There are things I like about it, but it does feel out of place. This movie was what I wanted, and that's I'm going. I can't speak for all Star Wars fans. I don't want to speak for all Star Wars fans, but I know that this movie is definitely what I wanted. It made me feel like a kid again, watching Star Wars and experiencing all that stuff for the first time. Just like I came out of The Force Awakens feeling that old feeling. It's just the nostalgia is priceless for me. This is a great movie, and the reason I never even got into the reason why we're doing this in the first place. This has the lowest score of any Star Wars movie, and I do not understand that. Even The Last Jedi scored higher than this, and I just don't get it. I have friends that of course they don't like that Disney bought Star Wars, and they don't like their agendas and their woke attitude and stuff like that, and I don't like it either. And I'm going to say this may be the last good Star Wars movie we'll get. So give it another shot. Um, Try to accept it for what it is, I guess, because the stuff for the future with Disney controlling it really doesn't look promising. So, yeah, great movie. Check it out again, or do. I usually say don't, but definitely check it out again. And don't forget to check out Joe's Positive Spin for The Force Awakens. Or, no, Rise of Skywalker. Yeah, got Force Awakens in my brain now. Remember, guys, physical media matters. And until next time, peace.